Uh, Never post when y'all have problems.
Okay.
And be honest, always.
Okay.
Always be honest.
I feel it. You got the ring on right now?
No, I don't.
What are you doing? Liana, what are you doing?
Everything feels louder, harsher, and more personal in the world of Travis Hunter. Right now, it's as if every eye in the nation is locked on him, waiting to see how much more humiliation he can endure before something finally snaps. This isn't a routine post-game meltdown or some cliché locker room spat. It's a full-scale public spectacle, a soap opera unfolding in real time, with millions glued to their phones, hungry for the next scandalous drop. The Jacksonville Jaguars might be cutting Hunter million-dollar checks, but they aren't the ones writing his headlines. Instead, the latest controversy plays out like the setup to an old joke. A superstar, a wife, a locker room buzzing with whispers, and an internet that can't stop laughing.
Now I want to get into a story I've seen percolating in the headlines and social media. And that's about Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter and his fiancée, Liana Lene.
Let's be honest, the mood around Travis Hunter hasn't been supportive in months. We're talking about a Heisman winner, a man once projected to go #1 overall in the draft, now more famous for the chaos at home than the miracles he delivers on the field. And that chaos? It's not a small one. It's a full-blown hurricane of rumors, accusations, and damning videos, all swirling around one name, Liana Lene, Hunter's wife. Every time her name trends, the speculation turns savage. Did she or didn't she? Is it true she's been cozy with half the team? Are those DMs legit? And is Travis Hunter really as clueless as he looks? Or worse?
How do you deal with arguments or disagreements?
Talk.
Yeah,
I was just about to say that one.
You was?
Yeah.
We just talk it out. We have to talk about everything. We give it to
One thing's clear. Wherever Travis Hunter goes, the laughter follows, and it isn't kind. NFL fans, social media critics, even teammates, all have their version of "I told you so." The kind of ridicule that would make most people disappear. But Hunter? He's still showing up to practice, still walking out hand in hand with Liana Lene at rare public appearances, pretending nothing's wrong. The act, though, is wearing thin. Every time an old video resurfaces, Liana dancing in the background, or a grainy clip that might show her to party with the wrong guy, the memes get nastier, the group chats get louder, and the consensus grows harder. Travis Hunter is the last one in the building to realize his marriage has become the punchline to a bad locker room joke.
maybe like 3-4 months in, we were like, okay, like we're falling in deep in love with each other. We fought we went through a phase where we fought like every single day.
Insiders are leaking that even Travis Hunter's own teammates have started to turn on him. One former equipment manager claims a confrontation already went down behind closed doors, a come-to-Jesus moment where a handful of Jacksonville Jaguars veterans gave Hunter a choice: get your house in order, or lose the last shreds of respect you've got in this locker room. And an environment where trust is currency. The whispers about Liana Lene have become more than background noise. They're poison in the water supply. According to someone who swears they were in the room, a few players pulled Hunter aside and didn't mince words. Either you handle your situation, or we start handling ours without you. No one's gone on record, but the story has legs. And judging by Hunter's haunted look after the latest training session, it's starting to wear him down.
Yeah.
You know, that's they gotta just figure that out. That's their business, you feel me? And yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
I know. It'd be tough.
What made you decide?
The tragedy, if we can even call it that, is how predictable this whole mess has become. Remember, this isn't the first time anyone tried to warn Travis Hunter. Michael Irvin, a man with more gold jackets than patience, saw it coming from a mile away. We all know about the infamous conversation. The one Irvin swears happened in private, but is now the worst-kept secret in NFL circles. Irvin told Hunter flat out, "You better get yourself a prenup, son. Fame changes everything, and the wrong woman will take you down faster than a blown coverage." Did Hunter listen? Apparently not. Maybe it was pride. Maybe it was love. Or maybe just the fear of admitting to the world he picked the wrong teammate off the field. Either way, the warning went ignored. And now, every time another embarrassing story leaks, it's Irvin's voice echoing in the background. "I told you so."
You need to think about, that's you saying,
because everybody talking to his girl and saying, I said, everybody's saying stuff. The only one the only one he's gonna remember is you.
What Beth said.
And we gonna need you one day to go lift him up. And he's gonna bring back up, oh man, you try to talk to my woman, man, like, you know what I mean? But, and that's what I was talking about, because you just said it.
Even Irvin can't help but poke the wound. He'll apologize on air for calling out Hunter, then almost in the same breath, double down and remind everyone why he said it in the first place. Subtlety was never Irvin's style. He once admitted, "You can't critique a play now, Mike. You hate right." Meaning, because of who you are, any criticism sounds like hate. And he's not wrong. Hunter isn't dealing with your average armchair critics. When a Hall of Famer publicly questions your marriage and calls it a distraction, it's not just noise. It's a warning shot the whole league hears. The pressure builds. The walls close in.
As a good friend of yours, his relationship is public, and people are beating him up about it. Travis.
Oh, yeah, I have been seeing that.
Hunter's situation is starting to feel Shakespearean. Tragic, public, and spiraling. He's cornered now, trapped by his own instinct to save face. Every gesture is dissected. Every clip of him not smiling goes viral and spawns new accusations. Deleting a social media account? It's instantly seen as a confession. Still, he stands by Liana. Keeps insisting we don't know the full story. But at this point, even his staunchest defenders are beginning to waver. Then there's that rumor, the one about the team allegedly forcing him to choose, his marriage or the locker room. We haven't confirmed it, but 3 sources close to the Jaguars' front office say the conversation did happen. According to them, the trust inside the organization is breaking down.
Of course, we're going to discuss it because he is a celebrity. This is part of the news. People are going to talk about it, whether you want them to talk about it or not. You have to learn that you don't have to address everything.
Meanwhile, the internet's favorite pastime is cataloging every moment Liana Len looks bored, irritated, or just off at public events. Was she annoyed by the fans? Frustrated with Hunter spending too much time signing autographs? Or is it simply the grind of being married to the most scrutinized man in football, where every misstep becomes a trending topic? One thing is clear, this is not the love story Hunter thought he was living. The more he tries to control the narrative with grand gestures, flashy cars, and carefully crafted interviews, the more the wolves circle, waiting for one of them to finally snap. Some say this is just the price of fame. You have to give Travis grace, says a former teammate. And you have to give her grace. But the clock is ticking. In the NFL, patience runs out in lost endorsements and angry fans. This is where even the people who should be in his corner, family, old coaches, so-called friends, start to back away. Nobody wants to be caught standing beside a sinking ship. The stakes aren't just about love anymore. They're about millions of dollars, the future of a franchise, and the danger that one wrong move could turn Travis Hunter into the next cautionary tale. Here's the haunting detail. Multiple sources say Hunter knows exactly how much the circus is costing him. He's no fool. He's aware of the team's doubts, the snide jokes in group chats, the way fans boo his wife's name before his own. But here's the twist. He just can't walk away. The cost of admitting defeat, of conceding that everyone else was right all along, is too high.
I actually hate this entire situation because it didn't need to get to this point if people just kept things private.
If we're being honest, we have to ask, did Travis Hunter ignore all the warning signs because he truly believes in this relationship? Or because he's terrified of showing weakness? Is he staying out of love? Or because he can't stand the thought of Michael Irvin and every teammate who tried to help smirking in his rearview mirror? Maybe that's the cruelest part of this whole saga. Sometimes, the loudest laughs are the ones echoing in our own heads. And for Travis Hunter, that echo grows louder with each passing day. We've seen scandals tear through locker rooms before. But what's happening around Hunter now isn't your typical teammate spat. It's a slow poison. A quiet war fought behind closed doors where trust is the rarest currency. And right now, Hunter's might be worth less than $1 during a government shutdown. Word is, players are barely hiding their side eye. Some have stopped inviting Hunter out altogether. Others have scrubbed him from their group chats. One insider at the Jaguars facility describes the atmosphere as unbearably tense, electric.
it was like, it was a weird area, and I just
In the NFL, there's nothing more dangerous than a quarterback room or wide receiver core that doesn't believe in one of their own. When teammates feel betrayed, whether by one of their own or by someone perceived as too close to the inner circle, you can almost watch the fractures form in real time. Speculation runs wild. Is Hunter distracted during film sessions? Is he dodging tough questions in position meetings? One former assistant coach, now with another franchise, says the Jaguars have quietly debated benching him if the off-field drama starts to bleed onto the field. Not because of a lack of talent. Hunter's skill is still elite, but because, as 3 league insiders put it, he's become a walking distraction.
Everything's just not gonna be perfect.
in a perfect world it is.
This ain't no perfect world.
We've been tracking the fan reaction too. And if you ever needed proof that social media has become the judge, jury, and executioner of modern athletes, just look at the ongoing dissection of the Hunter-Len marriage. Every Instagram live, every blurry clip from the Heisman ceremony, every post-game handshake, or lack of a smile, gets the Zapruder treatment, with amateur detectives ready to present their findings to the court of public opinion. Fans and trolls alike swap conspiracy theories like baseball cards. Some joke that Hunter's wedding ring is the heaviest piece of equipment he carries. The less charitable have even dubbed him the league's new mascot for heartbreak. He's gone from franchise face to meme with a single click. It's gotten so toxic that even his own mother felt compelled to post support online, just to try to soften the fallout. The relentless online mob has turned private arguments into viral hashtags, and suddenly, every mundane moment becomes evidence. After the Heisman fiasco, a 1-second hesitation by Lyanna turned into a week-long referendum on her loyalty. Old videos resurface, her dancing at a party, ancient DM threads from before they were together. Facts get flattened, timelines erased, and the only thing anyone wants is a new reason to pile on. Some say where there's smoke, there's fire.
Not seeing him as a prize, she's seeing him as just a regular. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular.
This isn't just cyberbullying. It's a case study in how young athletes become prisoners of their own fame. The money is bigger than ever, the scrutiny harsher, and personal boundaries thinner than the Jaguars' O-line in the fourth quarter. Every influencer, podcast pundit, and NFL legend feels entitled to weigh in. Michael Irvin's warnings about the power of the gold jacket echo across talk shows, while viral clips resurface of him telling Hunter to sign a prenup, cautioning, "The wrong woman will take you down faster than a blown coverage." It's easy to dole out advice from behind a podcast mic. It's another thing entirely to be the 21-year-old living with the fallout. Zoom out, and what we're really seeing is the dark side of stardom in the age of content. Hunter's relationship drama isn't just gossip, it's a test case for the entire league. Front offices are watching how he handles the pressure, how he manages the stress, and if he can recover before the next scandal hits. The pressure is relentless. The stakes impossibly high. Hunter was supposed to be the face of a new era, a once-in-a-generation two-way talent, with the world at his feet and the first pick in the draft in sight. Now, insiders say teams are quietly dropping him down their boards, not because they doubt his talent, but because, as one executive put it, you can't lead a locker room if nobody believes your house is in order.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Travis Hunter.
And Liana.
And we back with another